his left hand down very quickly, and it's a fantastic save.
Been some really fine goalkeeping tonight when you throw in what Chris Kirkland's done as well.
There's two brilliant saves, one in the first half, one in the second half.
And that's one of the reasons why we've seen only one goal this evening. Another has been Wigan's strong resistance in the first half. Chelsea much more penetrating in the second. And Alex tests out the Wigan wall. A minute plus stoppage time. So Cole wanting someone to come over and play a short corner too. We're expecting 3 minutes. Thinking about throwing the ball into the middle, and they might do it now. Mikel. Doesn't quite drop for Kalou or for Ballack. Chelsea streaming back. Kumas is showing a bit too much of the ball to Belletti. Well, Avram Grant put his head above the parapet in two ways, really. First of all, picking this team. And again, just to remind you, the original choice changed at the 11th hour by the withdrawal of Frank Lampard for family reasons. But clearly a little bit more of a shadow squad than it might have been. And here's Anelka. Joe Cole is there, but Essien's there too. Kirkland saved it again. And kept Wigan still in the contest into added time.
That's great build-up play again by Chelsea, and another magnificent save from Chris Kirkland. Yeah, a little unfortunate for Grant losing Lampard, as you've already said. But for me, Chelsea were a bit lacklustre first half. Had a couple of decent chances, and Elka's first chance would have got Chelsea on their way.
That's Marlon King. Sorry, Paul, to cut across you. And now Kalou. Emerson Boyce was a late developer, really. He was at Luton, played a few years there, and then showed that he could play in the Premier League at Crystal Palace. And the other thing Avram Grant, of course, has done, it might seem an obvious decision, but he's still got to make it to bring Joe Cole on.
Yeah.
He's changed the nature of the game. Oh, Siniewski! It's 1-1. Steve Bruce can't believe it. Chris Kirkland's kept the minute, and Emil Heskey has got Wigan a point here and maybe knocked, in effect, Chelsea out of the championship race.
Well, I think Sir Alex Ferguson will be dancing around his front room at the moment, seeing that one hit the back of the net. That's a great delivery in. At this stage of the game, three people, no, they had to gamble. We're going to got 3v2 at the back post.
And a great volley from Heskey.
Chelsea shouldn't be light in numbers at the back at this stage of the game.
A point towards survival is a great evening's work for Wigan, and they're a minute away from completing that task. But 2 points dropped at home for Chelsea is an absolute body blow. We talked about the need for the second goal, and well, they've just got a few seconds to try and get it. They're sending on Andrei Shevchenko for Mikel. Incredible. Well, we talked about the gamble that he made with his team selection. He's going to get a bit of a pasting for it now, Avram Grant, unless Kalou.
Yeah, but that's so unfair football, is mate. 1 minute, you know, you got all your decisions right, and 2 seconds later you got them all wrong.
Well, the 1 minute where you got them right was a minute still with a game to be played, and I know what you're saying. Bridge, great header by Shana. Valencia. Chelsea 1, Wigan 1. There are winners tonight, though, and they are Manchester United.
As I said, Sir Alex Ferguson will be dancing around his front room waiting for the whistle, knowing the title's his.
Andre Mariner looks at his watch and blows the final whistle. Came late for Steve Bruce, but it was great for him as manager of Wigan, for him as a former Manchester United hero. He's done his current club a power of good, and his old club will be very grateful as well. Emile Heskey, I said at the start he'd done some damage to Chelsea in the past. He's done some real damage to them here. Michael Essien got a goal 10 minutes into the second half. Chelsea were more inspired by the half-time introduction of Joe Cole, but they didn't kick on from that. And after Chris Kirkland had kept Chelsea out with the 2 or 3 really top